Hey everyone, welcome to this week's episode of Ian's VR Corner. Today I'm going to be featuring an actual game rather than a flat screen to VR mod, and that game is, yep, you guessed it, it is Thrasher, which has just released on the Quest 3 and also the Apple Vision Pro, but I don't have one of those. So Apple, if you're watching, I know someone who could do with the free Apple Vision Pro promo. VR Corner. Help a guy out! Stop me from having to poke myself in the face! Now, Thrasher is a spiritual successor to a video game called Thumper, which I absolutely adored on the PlayStation VR and on the Quest. That was a really aggressive rhythm action game where you had to send like a cockroachy looking thing up a little... It was almost like going up backwards up a toboggan run or something. It was great. This game, however... is a little bit lighter on the rhythm action stuff. Allegedly it still has great music and things, but I heard it was a little bit like Fruit Ninja, but a trippy version of Fruit Ninja, which is kind of cool because I absolutely loved Fruit Ninja on the Kinect. It was like the only game I liked on Microsoft Kinect, and I also like tripping. According to the Steam blurb, Thrasher is a mind-melting arcade action odyssey and visceral audio-visual experience. And with the wave of my hand, I can guide a magnificent space eel through breathtaking and unsettling landscapes. Well, my friends, if you'd like me to take my space eel in my hand and wave it around in front of you for the next 10 to 15 minutes, this week's Ian's VR Corner is just for you. Level 1. Ooh. Ooh, my rod is sticky. Ooh, and it's got a bit of a bend to it. Grab this with my trigger. Boof. And oh, look, I've got a little space eel. So I'm controlling my space eel by moving my hands. And then... I got an A there. So I just have to put it through the circles. So that Fruit Ninja comparison is pretty accurate here, having to drag my eel through these circles, but it also feels a little bit like Child of Eden, which actually I also really liked on Kinect. So Fruit Ninja Kinect wasn't the only Kinect game I liked. Child of Eden as well. Oh, these circles are starting to become a little bit more unpredictable, and they're shooting out all around me. An S rank there. Now, if this is anything like Thumper, this will start off pretty chill, but as we get going and as we get into it, it will slowly add more difficult scenarios. My eel's got massive. I've got to say, the colours and the visuals look brilliant here on the Quest 3, nice and sharp and clear. So far, very simplistic gameplay, though. It feels like one wave of my hand and it's already over. It's the boss now. We're onto a boss. Not too challenging so far. Oh, okay. So I had to... Oh, did I beat the boss already in under a minute? I'm going to speedrun this game. Oh no, it's got 3 phases. So we hit the circles as quick as we can. And then it's going to fire a projectile at me that I have to hit. Presumably, if I don't hit that projectile, it'll come and hit me or something. I don't know how I take damage in this yet. This is my first time playing it, but my space eel's got massive. Woo! Yeah, eat it, face. That was, yeah. Nicely done. And there's my happy little space eel. Oh, grab it. World 1 done. Simple. I'm 74th in the world. Wow. Okay, I guess not many people have this game yet then. Or I'm just like really good at it. I'm the best at games, to be fair. And now my little space eel, he's all little again. Oh, okay. It's not circles anymore, it's lines. What an excellent way to mix up the gameplay. Oh, what are these red ones? Oh, that hurt me. Okay, things are starting to get maybe a little bit more tricky now. We've got hazards. No real tutorials here, we're just learning as we go. Avoid those lines, the red lines, and get the blue ones. It's only the nose of this... Oh, bloody hell. It's only the nose of this eel that needs to worry about getting hit by the box, I believe. Oh, all these shapes now are moving a lot faster, causing me to need to be more accurate with my eel waggling. So incredibly simple control scheme here. You can play this sat down on your bum with one arm. Leave your other arm free for whatever you want to do. I don't know, maybe you find that thing sexy. Boop, 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 boop. Go, eel, go! Nice. Alright. Took down the boss again. Hey. 73? I've gone up one position. Not bad. So while the visuals are nice and colourful and shiny, the environment's not really changing too much. There's a different variation on coloured reeds. The music's nice as well. It's quite exciting. Quite, you know, it's got kind of a threatening vibe to it, an unsettling aura. It's with a bit of an adrenaline building pace to it, but I think because each area is over so quickly, it feels less of an adventure than Thumper did. Okay, it's getting a lot more challenging. Not exactly going to make me work up a sweat though. B. Come here! Oh, I think you only have a certain amount of time to do it either. I've been so good I've not run out of time. That was an S. I feel like I'm conducting a space orchestra. S. Nice. S for space orchestra. I'm doing very bad on this one. It is very psychedelic. It's more cohesive a psychedelic experience than like a Jeff Minter game. Jeff Minter games in VR, I think, are great, but they're not for everyone. They can be very confusing and obtuse. This has a psychedelic vibe to it, but it's a lot easier to understand what's going on. At the same time, visually, same boss and stuff. Not at least not in World 1. The experience isn't changing up as much. We need more llamas. That's what I reckon. Get the star. Smash my eel into that thing's mouth. These lines now firing around the screen fairly swiftly. Got it. And that is a timer going off. I don't know what that timer means, but another bonk to the nose of the boss. All right. Do your worst. Gotcha. Damn, absolutely decked him. I am really good at this game. Someone help me. Look at this. How fast can I make my eel go? I can wave my arm around way faster than it moves. But I got the whatever it is, and ow! Thanks for blinding me, video game. I wish they'd stop doing that. 52? Yeah, if you're a VR developer watching this, I know you do, because VR developers, they come to Ian's VR Corner to get all their ideas and technical knowledge and feedback from me. Honestly, I should be paid to be a producer, really. Yeah, if you're watching this, though, don't flash a screen to pure brilliant white. No one enjoys staring at the sun, so don't put one sun on each eye during a VR game, please. Okay, level 1-3 is completed. I presume we're going to go on to 2-1 now? That's how counting works, right? Hooray! That is how counting works. Come to me, eel! Ah, look! A brand new arena! Ooh. Well, that was nice. Okay, eat it lines. A lot more colourful this time. Nice to see a slight variation in the background. I got an A there. Could have been quicker, but I was too busy checking out the rainbows. The way the shapes break and the way it kind of works well with the music, is nice. Reminds me a little bit of Tetris Effect. Even the music has a little bit of a Tetris Effect-y vibe to it. Definitely, definitely less aggressive than Thumper's soundtrack so far. That first zone, the first world even, was, you know, fairly simple, just getting me into the game. This hints at perhaps a bit more depth coming, but still, it's all wrapped up in this incredibly simple control scheme. I feel like this game may be a bit hit and miss for people. At this point in the video, I'm gonna expect that you lot watching it will have decided whether or not this game is for you by now. I'd suggest sticking around and seeing how much more it evolves, but I feel like if it does evolve too much more, it's gonna be evolving at quite a slow pace. Just like Thumper did, to be honest. Thumper took a little while to get going. Eases you into the experience. There's no tutorials or anything, you're just learning as you go. What the? It's the boss. Alright, boss man. Alright, I like this boss because this makes me imagine I'm Daniel-san from Karate Kid, doing some wax-on, wax-offing there. Boom! That's from Mr. Miyagi, you fart. And here we see that all these lines in, oh god, different locations, different variations mean you really got to mix up the way you swing your arms now, whilst also avoiding the hazards. Like Thumper, I think this is very much going to be a game that once you're into it, you're going to want to keep coming back to these earlier levels and beating your times, score attacking it, and bang. Nice, and bang. This has got to be an S. Oh, fuck, no, I fucked it. Oh, no. Whoa, it's coming back. Wait, do you? Oh, okay, look, I'm learning. This is spinning really fast, but you have to break them all at once, otherwise it grows back. Look, a little bit of an extra challenge now. I got an A for that. But yeah, little mechanics being added to the gameplay as you go. Very Thumper-esque. The turning circle on this eel is terrible. There we go. I like the way when you break these things, you get these lines coming out of you. It is almost like you've done a sword swipe. Like Fruit Ninja Connect. Look, S! As soon as I started thinking of it as a sword rather than an eel. And swiping. Got much better at this section. Things are speeding up a bit now, so is the tempo of the music. Oh, look at this. Loads of things to swipe here. Ah, damn it. Smacked my eel onto the big red thing. Gotta hurt. Swooping the eel to the rhythm and avoiding things now that the movement and the amount of objects on the screen has increased. It's getting a little bit more challenging, but then, you know, I am the master of games. One more. Oh, God. Oh. Yeah, nice. All right, come on then. Give me a diamondy, whatever the hell it is. Give me. And eat it. Gene Simmons wannabe prick. Hello. That was interesting. This is kind of cool. I kind of went through that first one at a diagonal there and took them all out. Let's go up in a diagonal. Yeah, diagonal those ones, friendos. What's that? Oh, I've slowed time down. A power-up. No one told me they were power-up. Alright, big diagonal. Kinda. Big diagonal, nice. Bad circles. Oh, I got the slow down time again. Take advantage of that. Nice, bit of bullet time. Woot. B for bullet time. Oh, Music's gone moody. Guess we're meeting Barry Bighead. You all right, Barry? Okay. Ooh, yeah. Definitely. Oh. I'm keeping my eyes on the prize and not the terrible hazards. Yeah, and I expect later levels are going to be nightmarish in terms of avoiding obstacles and the speed at which things move. Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! I'm going to fail somehow. Gotcha. Swipe, 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 swipe. And then we just need to get inside here to get that. Oh god, that's guarded incredibly well. Oh fuck. Oh, my eel! No, my eel! Eat it! Good. Yeah. That's right. Turned your face to jelly, you idiot. Lovely, delicious space jelly. Ah, my eyes. Ooh. Is that a fetus? 27th in the world. I'm the best at games. Alright, let's see what World 3 is like. Boop! Okay, a slightly... Wave 1 tutorial. What do you say? Hold and release. Oh, okay. Now there's... Alright. So I grab this, hold the trigger, and then that allows me to break through the barriers. So again, new mechanics being added every time. Visually, still fairly similar to the last ones. Fewer reads this time. But the gameplay is throwing in some little changes now, which are making things a little bit more interactive, I guess. It's no longer just waving my arm in the right direction. Now I've got to think about grabbing power-ups. I've got to think about how I'm attacking these things, these red lines, how I can take out the red lines and all my lines I'm supposed to hit as well at the same time. Definitely getting a lot slower at this now. Now it's making me think. It looks like, oh, piss. Looks like I've got circles within circles here. Nice. I could have taken out all four then if I'd have timed that right, but we got it. A B. So we got to get in here safely, which I didn't do, and then wait until they're all convened, converged, condensed. It's a con word, whatever it is. And again, foot boom. Ah, I only got one of them. Could have been quicker. Oh, okay, I've got to get inside here. It looks like my power-up can't destroy that big... Oh, it does, actually. I think it does destroy the big outer circle, but... I got it. I can stay in the center all the time. I can take out chunks of that outer ring, and then it kind of shifts itself back into position. Oh, all four there. Not good. B. Right, what's going to go on now? We got a boss. Ooh. Another spooky face. This time with a big old beard. All right, boss man, what are you saying? So we're swiping circles and trying to cut the delicious innards into pieces. Big chain? No, just one of them. Get that one, and then kablowie. Woo-pa! Bang! You dead, son? Back in with another another arena, still not too different visually. I think from screenshots I've seen there are some fairly different looking environments, but so far it's all been rather similar. And I am enjoying this game. It's wonderful to look at for me from my perspective, the psychedelic visuals, but I don't really think this is making the most interesting episode of Ian's VR Corner, so I'm going to leave it here. I think you'll know if you want this game for yourself by now, for definite. If you enjoyed Thumper, I don't think it's as good as Thumper. It's definitely not as compelling or moody, or it doesn't have the kind of visceral feeling that Thumper gave me. Thumper had like a real adrenaline flow to it, and this, not so much. If you're a fan of games like perhaps Tetris Effect, Child of Eden, and Fruit Ninja Connect, you might like this one. It's a fairly nice and easy experience for the Quest 3. You can just play it sat down. Great for beginners. The visuals aren't too intense on the eyes, except for when it flashes to white. The control scheme is so easy, even babies could play it. And I have a feeling that the more you progress, the deeper and the more interesting gameplay mechanics will start to emerge. Just like Thumper, it is a very slow ramp up. So if you want to give this one a go yourself, if you want to swipe a little tiny space eel around a weird, trippy, psychedelic Tron landscape, you can do that. You can get this right now on the Quest 3. Also, if you're made of money and or an idiot and you've spent £3,500 on an Apple Vision Pro, you can get it on there as well. This is due out for release on Steam in December, which is a long time away, really. And I had a little Google, and I couldn't see any release dates for the PlayStation VR 2. I presume this is going to come out for the PlayStation VR 2 at some point, but who knows what's going on with the PlayStation VR 2 at the moment. Bloody Sony. So yeah, thank you very much, everyone, for checking out this episode of Ian's VR Corner and seeing a little demo of Thrasher in action. Thrasher, I barely know her. Oh, if you enjoyed this episode of Ian's VR Corner, do give it a like, subscribe to Eurogamer for almost daily videos about video games and Ian's VR Corner episodes every Sunday. And I'm just gonna smack my eel against these hot red bits. I got a C. How did I pass that? I wasn't even trying. Oh, must be because I'm excellent at games. Click on one of these other videos if you want to follow my journeys through the world of VR. I'll see you next week on Ian's VR Corner. Thank you, love you, bye-bye. Winning.